told that the planes don't fly in bad weather, and I'm assuming that this is bad weather. So it'll be interesting to see if our plane actually comes at 8:30 to pick us up or not. Otherwise, we're here for another night, boys.
You're probably going to see your biggest northern just walleye fishing.
There's no help out here. We have no satellite phone, no service, no nothing.
Ooh, this one feels heavier.
This trip is just about to start, and this is, what are we calling this tour?
Welcome back to another episode of AP Bassin'. The boys just got back from their challenge. Caught some nice fish tonight. We're cleaning some up right now. We're gonna fry them in some oil, and we're gonna talk to you guys about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the greatness that happened on the Canadian tour, or our trip in Canada. So stay tuned, it's gonna be a good one.
I don't know, it's like 75, calm, not a cloud in the sky. I don't know. It's like a perfect evening to kind of wrap up our Canadian tour, our whole Canada trip, our whole long adventure up north.
Thanks, Sobi, for that.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed that.
If you want to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, we're all three here.
Tonight is a beautiful night, as Sobi just stated, but tonight is also a night where we're not gonna get any burns or have any injuries. Knock on frickin' wood. Sobi and I built this really cool sun shelter today. We took a couple naps, we caught some fish, we babied Parrot. It was just another day in the office, you know?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Really?
I'm so...
Really?
Oh no, I spilled the salt again. Okay,
Here.
just thumb guy here.
Okay.
Just don't hold stuff with that thumb, please.
Yeah, here.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Here you go, diseases.
There's a little extra sauce on this one.
Why is Jimmy over there, Sobi, using ranch buffalo sauce with this fish?
It's weird.
That
It's
sounds
good.
absolutely awful.
It is so good if you haven't tried it.
Sobi tried to put ranch buffalo sauce on my fish today. I wasn't having it.
You don't want to know what's amazing? Tabasco sauce. It makes everything taste amazing.
I do like Tabasco sauce.
Welcome back to the first ever AP Bassin' Mukbang.
Okay.
This is the first ever shore lunch mukbang. This is the first ever. I feel like
YouTube's first ever shore lunch mukbang.
Yeah.
I feel like mukbang. This is what a mukbang is. There's the definition of it. I feel like everybody when they do mukbangs, they eat. They go out and like buy food. They don't make it.
No.
Let alone catch it.
No.
So here's the first ever. We're changing the game on YouTube. What do we want to talk about?
Let's start from the beginning, honestly.
Beginning of the trip?
Just like, let's talk about stuff that like, I guess we didn't capture too much, or I guess we didn't capture well. Cause there's like some crazy stuff that happened in Canada that I feel like we didn't even touch on, or the camera wasn't rolling.
So 2 of the days when we fished with Jay, we went over like a conveyor belt elevator for your boat. Craziest thing I've ever seen. It like dumps you into Lake of the Woods from another lake, and that was something we never included because we never caught any muskies. We had some big follows though, but never any committers.
Yeah, when I fished with Jay too the next day, which didn't turn into a video either. We were gonna do a muskie challenge and we all got skunked. Jay had probably, I want to say a 50 plus fish follow his tube, like nose to it. It went in the figure 8 probably like 4 or 5 times. It was like, if you know Jay Siemens or if you ever seen him, just imagine his cute little face just squirming like a little girl. It was nuts.
That same day that we took that conveyor belt, and I don't think this was the challenge day. It was like
That was the day before.
Yeah, it was the day before.
We fished in the rain all day.
Yeah, we fished in the rain all day. We had a lot of follows, and not like, would you say like none of the fish looked like they were gonna eat, except for this one that Peric had following off a rock point. I was just telling him, I was giving him the old, oh, this spot doesn't look great. You're not working the boat right. And then 2 casts later, he's just got. It is how it always goes. He just has a dandy follow him in the 8, and it followed for like 3 or 4 turns. I can't believe that fish didn't eat. It was just trying to nip at it, and Jay was actually filming in slow motion on his big fancy camera at the time. So
imagine how epic that would have been if you would have just smoked it in the 8 and you would have got on.
It'd been so cool.
All right.
So cool.
I want to bring up before people click off this video because they get bored. I want to bring up kind of something that didn't happen on camera and something that we don't even know much about. Alex is.
Oh yeah, this is a great time.
Maverick. We're not quite sure if he's gonna leave Canada. We leave Canada tomorrow, Alex and myself. But the other day, Maverick went on a date, and after the date, he looked us dead in the eye and he says, "Hey, My heart's here in Canada now. And it was the most serious look I've ever seen. So Maverick, why don't you enlighten us?
Yeah, so what happened?
Okay,
One out of 10.
Here's the deal. I honestly don't ever remember saying my heart's staying in Canada.
No, I remember it. I remember you saying the specific town that you're staying in.
Really?
Yep.
That's
We won't
weird.
drop the town name
That's weird because
to keep you and your Canadian wife undercover.
I went on a date. Yeah. Okay, so I went on a date, but I'm not a guy to kiss and tell. So that's just how it goes.
That's all you're saying. You went on a date.
I'm never gonna tell you.
All right, comment below if you think Mav should reveal kind of the majority of his secrets he's holding with his wife in Canada. Thank you. What was your favorite part about Canada?
My favorite part about Canada?
Yeah.
100% the muskie fishing. You guys might not know this, but I'm like a diehard muskie freak. Like they're the only fish that I really target when I'm going by myself. But like being in Canada is so much different than like fishing like in Minnesota and in Wisconsin. Because it's like, I feel like every spot you have a chance at catching like a big fish or even just a fish. Like you see so many more fish, you have so many more chances. But like muskie fishing is everywhere, it can be really tough. And we got days that were insane, like the day that we all caught a fish.
Yeah.
That was insane to me. And then we have really tough days like the day we try to do that challenge. It's just, it makes you open your eyes and like say, okay, well, even though this is Canada and it's supposed to be so much easier, like
Still fishing.
It's still fishing.
At
so,
the end of the day, it's definitely still fishing.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to talk about something that's weird to me?
Yeah, what's for you?
I want to know what you like
Mukbangs,
about...
mukbangs in general. See, like, I have a pet peeve where I hate when people eat.
Yeah.
Like, I hate listening to him chomp like a cow most of the time.
You're saying it all day.
Like, all day
me
today
too.
I was saying that. Like, why do people enjoy this?
I don't know.
Whoa.
I have no idea.
Comment below why you think mukbangs are so popular on YouTube.
Also, why do people enjoy sitting by the lake at night? Because there's mosquitoes
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up, kind of.
Jordy, you need to say, what do you like best about Canada? Mav just answered. Just not about Canada, about your Canadian trip.
I love Canada. I love my Canadian trip because it's been able to let me kind of release from a lot of stuff. You don't have service all the time. You don't have to deal with other things outside of just fishing. It's brought me back to why, like, I kind of started YouTube, and I don't have to talk to people, which is sometimes a good thing. And you guys know, a couple months ago I got a flip phone, and this is just me kind of getting a flip phone out here.
It's an escape, absolutely.
It's an escape. I love it.
Well,
I would definitely recommend to do this with these guys that brought us out here. Like, they have so many lodges and just like a remote fly-in trip. Thanks. It's something I've never done.
And it's beautiful too.
Yeah,
Like
it's
when you're
beautiful.
soaring over all those lakes in the plane,
yeah,
it's
dude.
like, it's incredible. It's totally incredible.
That was like one of the coolest experiences I've ever had.
It's so hard to like share everything with you guys. Like, even last night we cut the camera short because of what happened with my hand. It's crazy. Like, there's nothing much that happens like off camera, but there is in the sense like that. I don't know. We can't document every hour of every day. That's why we like to talk sometimes and kind of let you guys know what actually happens, because we skipped around from fishing with Murray to fishing with Jay for a day and then coming up here. So that's kind of how, like, we said the Canadian tour ended, but it honestly didn't really end until we leave the island tomorrow. And I know you guys have enjoyed this series so much, and I really appreciate all the new subs. And what's your favorite part there, Sam Sobiak? This is Sam Sobiak, by the way. He's not in front of the camera as much, but honestly, he's probably been more in front of the camera this series than I have been.
No.
I feel like today I just like laid around like a complete bum while you guys did some cool stuff. So I appreciate
Your hand
that.
is hurting.
Yeah, dude.
I had some problems this morning.
I think the coolest...
Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's all good. I think the coolest part about the tour for me was learning more about muskies, where you feel like you can actually get in tune. We had good gear up here because Maverick brought the gear, and like everywhere we went in Lake of the Woods, I was kind of picking Maverick's brain. Oh, thank you. No, but I was saying, like, every spot we went to on Lake of the Woods, like, I was picking Maverick's brain, like, why lure choice, like, why this spot. Like, I just really felt like I learned a whole bunch more about muskies that I didn't know before. I feel like I could go out to Lake of the Woods and target them now. So it was cool. I love fish, I love fishing, and I love learning different species to target and how they act and how they behave, and I thought it was just eye-opening.
You're welcome. Hey, do you want to talk about that that phone call we received at the hotel?
Comment below if you want us to talk about that phone call received at the hotel.
The thing about the phone call at the hotel is that could be a whole video in itself.
Yeah.
Like,
Should we even tell him yet who called?
no.
No.
I think we saved that. That was the most insane thing ever, but
We're almost out of time anyway.
We're almost out of Canada, so we need to stop. We can't jinx ourselves anymore with.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh, okay.
You can't say it. You can't say it.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of AP Bassin. Huge shout out to my main boys who helped this channel to explode to who. I've ingested so much mosquito spray that I don't know if I could talk anymore.
I'm sorry, man.
Thanks to these two for making this channel sort of new possibilities and do crazy stuff like this. And I guess we'll catch you guys next time on another episode of AP Bassin.
Peace.
We're told that the planes don't fly in bad weather, and I'm assuming that this is bad weather. So it'll be interesting to see if our plane actually comes at 8:30 to pick us up or not. Otherwise, we're here for another night, boys.